Hello everyone, how are you this morning? Today we're going to make a rocket, and I've got a cardboard tube to make my rocket with. I could have used this small one, or I could have used this really big one, but I've decided today I'm going to use the medium-sized one. You could use a bottle or anything else that's kind of round and straight to do this as well. So what I need is my cardboard tube and a piece of paper. So I'm going to fold my piece of paper in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half again. Then I'm going to make some triangles. So I'm going to cut along the paper like this, and that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. And I also need a circly bit. So what I'm going to do is cut round here to make a circly bit. Now remember, I'm not very good at circles. That's not too bad today. Okay, and in my circly bit I'm going to take my scissors and cut into the middle. So I've got a circly bit with a line on. And then I can fold it round like this to make a nose cone for my rocket. Okay, so I'm going to put that across there. Then I'm going to get the sticky tape and I'm going to stick that down. Then my nose cone goes on the tip of my tube to make the top of my rocket. Now we don't want that flying off, so we need to stick that down too. So I'm going to take the sticky tape and I'm going to stick it down on that side. Then I'm going to turn it round, get a bit more sticky tape and stick it down on this side. So now I've got a rocket with a nose cone. Then I'm going to take my 4 triangles, which I'm going to make the fins with. So what I've done is I've folded that side up like that, and then I'm going to stick it down there to make one of the fins on that side. Okay. So now I've got a rocket ship with a nose cone and 1 fin. So now I've got to put the other ones on. I know when I was a kid, we watched on the television people landing on the moon. They went up in their rocket ships and the rocket landed on the moon and the people got out and they walked around and then they came back to Earth again. Now I can believe that because I saw it happen on the television. But you have to believe that because you have to believe me or your nan and your pop or your mum and dad or your teachers when we tell you about it. Because you weren't alive to see that happen. You weren't there. In the story this morning, we heard how after Jesus died and rose again from the dead, his friends were a bit sad and confused. And they were having dinner together in a room upstairs, a bit like they did before Jesus was killed. Do you remember on the Thursday they all had dinner together and Jesus washed their feet? Well, they were back having dinner together again because that's what friends do. That's what's good to do when we're allowed to. And while they were having dinner, they suddenly found that Jesus was there with them. And they were so excited. But that day, Thomas wasn't there for dinner. And when he came back and they told him that Jesus was alive and that they'd seen him, he didn't believe them. But do you know what happened the next week when Jesus was there? Thomas was there too. So they all gathered together and Thomas saw Jesus alive because Jesus turned up for dinner again. And Jesus said to Thomas, you know, it's good, Thomas, that you believe I'm alive because you can see me, but it would be even better if you believed even if you didn't see my body. He said the people who believe because their friends tell them or because they just know that Jesus is alive, they are blessed because they believe. And you know what? That's us. We believe that Jesus is alive even though we haven't seen him in person. And Jesus said that we're special and we're blessed just because we believe. And we We can believe in things we haven't seen. The same as you could believe in rocket ships that go to the moon with people in, even though you didn't see it really happen. Okay, I need to go now. It's been great seeing you. I think it would be really good if you tried to make rocket ships at home. You could put some windows and some people on if you wanted as well. Okay, see you later. Stay safe. Keep well. Bye.